we can do about the back of this. Since we've got the front done, we'll work on the back and then we'll do the inside. Now, when I open it every day, I want something that I'm going to, something that's going to please me. The back and the back cover is not going to be that important. It's going to be something I want to like, which I love all of her stuff, but I also want to make sure that the inside front cover is what I'm going to see. The inside front cover is what I'm going to see when I open the journal, and so I want to make sure that one of my favorite pages is up there. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and do the butterfly on the inside of this front cover, and that means I'll do this back half. Oh, it's just so pretty. It's hard to decide. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the flowers. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to set that down, and I'm going to find, I know I'm going to need something to go on the back. That I'm going to go ahead and just measure this and put this whole piece on the back here. That way I've just got it covered and we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get our pieces trimmed down to where we need. And we'll get this back done first. So let's measure this down. So from the edge of the bind, 6 3/4. 6 3/4. 9 3/4. Okay, 6 3/4 by 9 3/4. So 6 3/4 is right there. Just have to make sure that looks rustic. I'll just do some inking on that. By 9 3/4. Right there. And let's go ahead and now I know I didn't take my corner chomper, my crocodile out of here, but I'm not the only one in the house. So, goodness. Now why did I do all 4 corners? Because that's just how you are, Michelle. That's just how I am. So let's do another strip like we did the other side. Just going to cover up that binding right there. And we know that's 9 3/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and measure out 9 3/4. My daughter's cat is in here. Our cats will come in here as well, but Major has been stealing things out of this room, which is just hilarious. But he doesn't wander far from her room. He's just, bless his heart, he doesn't wander much. He came when she came home from college. He came on home with her, and our other cats are just not, well, one of the other cats has just not been super nice to him, and it's taken all this time so that they're finally getting along and he's wandering around a bit more. But bless his little heart, just to be kind of cooped up. This is a distressed refresher. My inks got, when we moved up here from Middle Tennessee to my daughter, to help my daughter and son-in-law when she got pregnant, so I could help tend to the baby while they worked. We stayed with them until we found a place. And my craft supplies, which was not a good craft mommy here, stayed in a storage unit for 3 months, and my inks dried, and I had all of the distressed oxide inks at the time, and I had the set of, just a small set of the cubes of the distressed inks. Well, you all know how much inks cost, and I just, even to get re-inkers for everything is just crazy. So I went ahead and I found this on Amazon, and it works fairly good. It works fairly well. So it does help boost it back up a little bit. And so I'm not having to go out and just get re-inkers for everything. And I'm not sure if even a re-inker would work because the ink pads are so, it was just so hot for 3 months, and I was just sick. So hopefully using the refresher enough. I mean, it does. I mean, the ink comes up in it quite well. This mess here already. Okay. So front to back. And oh my goodness. I just lose things so quickly. Y'all are probably staring at it. I'm probably staring at it. Where on earth is that little piece? There it is. I just inked. Oh my word. Okay, let's get some tape on the back of that. it to be as flat as I can. Yay. Okay. And there's the back. Okay. So we got that back on there. And let's see if I can do this inner cover here without making a boo-boo. Think I can handle that? Trim that on down a little bit. Let's see where I pulled out some of the paper where my daughter had used it. I need to get a craft knife out and trim that up a little bit. And because I cut that, I knew it was going to come off on this side, so I wanted to go ahead and come to the back now before there was an issue later. So there we go. And let's get this party started over here. So we can also just use that one to cover that whole sheet, but I guess that would be okay. It wouldn't be so bad. Just cut it down at 9 3/4, because that actually looks like it's not quite. That way I'm not losing any of the beautiful imagery here. All right, I'll go ahead and do that. So if we can do 7 1/2 or even 7 1/4, let's do 7 1/2 to be safe. Let's go ahead and around our corners. Try that one again. This is an old Creative Memories corner rounder. Any of you out there remember Creative Memories back in the day? Let's go ahead and stick with our vintage photo. And let's get this one taped up.
the edge on both sides.
And I'm just really loading this one up because it's going to be on the inside and it's right on that hinge, and it's going to be moving with the hinge. So I wanted to make sure that it had enough support and adhesive there. Let's bring back our book. Open our cover. We're going to line up right, tuck it right on in there. I'm going to go ahead and use this to right on down there. That, and as it opens and closes, that little area right on in there, that's what I wanted to make sure has enough to grab onto. Well, there is our front and our back. Go ahead and okay. What I think I may do with some more of that ribbon is do this edge here and make it into a bookmark. I think that might be something good to do. I also need to think about what I'm going to do on the back side of this page here. So I think that'll be all for now. Thank you for joining me for part 2 of this, as we got some more done. We got that inside cover covered, got the back cover covered, and let's see what we can do coming up with the rest of this. Thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate the time that you've taken out of your day to watch me and spend some time here with me. I hope you're all staying safe. God bless, and bye for now.